we've got a calling question from Kathy. Kathy, what's your question tonight?
Hey, Kathy.
Okay, what I was wondering is, we moved from Wisconsin. There was parts of our furniture, a lot of it got wrecked, broken, and other things were missing, a couple items. We don't know what to do because we've been trying to get a hold of them, and they just won't return our calls or anything.
Yeah, it's a bad situation when you hire somebody to do something, they don't do a good job, then you try to get in touch with them, and then they're all of a sudden, they're nowhere to be found. It happens all the time. It happens from, any profession it happens, but we seem to see this a lot in construction and, when you're dealing with one-on-one with someone and not a company. But absolutely, just because you can't get rid of them, don't give up. If push comes to shove, you can always file suit in either small or district court, and I'd be glad to walk you through that. In a situation like this, you probably do not need a lawyer. There was no injury, so this is just something that you need to be compensated for, and they need to do the right thing. And so if you can't get them to do it now, then you force their hand and file a lawsuit. And this is kind of an example of something that irks me. You hear about there's too many lawsuits. People are too quick to sue. Well, what about this, lady? She can't get any satisfaction. The company won't respond to her. She doesn't know what to do. And so a lot of times there's no choice. When, the old saying is it takes two to tango. Well, if you can't get the other side to even get on the dance floor, so to speak, then you're not going to be able to move forward. So you may need to go see a lawyer on this.
Well, and it also, there have been nationwide scams with moving companies, and it's kind of a shell game with a couple bad actors that are out there.
Right.
And so that's why it's important to do your due diligence on the front end and make sure you're dealing with someone reputable. And, I'm not saying she didn't do that, but it's just another reminder that that's always a step that you can take on the front end of a situation, just to try to make sure that you're dealing with good people so you maybe don't wind up in that situation.
Yeah, I had a bathroom that had to be redone at my house a couple of weeks ago, and the guy that we chose, he was incorporated. I asked to see his insurance policy, things of that nature. He provided me with all that because this unfortunately had to be kind of a big job with pipes and things, so what, before you just let somebody come over and start tearing apart your house or your car or something like that, you need to make sure that if they mess up somehow, you'll be able to go back and have recourse. Because if the person that did the work at my place, if they just completely destroyed my house and they have no insurance, well, good luck getting money from somebody that doesn't have insurance.